Welcome to the I'm Rich People channel. You don't need a degree to be rich, do this instead. Hey, can we take a moment to challenge something we've all been told? You've probably heard it your whole life. Go to school, get a degree. That's how you succeed. And for a long time, that was true. It made sense in a world that rewarded predictability. But the world has changed. And in this new economy, having a degree is no longer the only or even the best path to building wealth. So if you've ever felt behind because you didn't go to college, or if you have a degree but still feel broke and stuck, this is for you. Let's talk about what actually creates wealth today. Because it's not about a piece of paper, it's about what you do consistently with the skills and mindset you build. 1. Skills pay bills, not diplomas. Let's get this straight. The marketplace doesn't pay you for the degree you hang on your wall. It pays you for the value you bring. And value comes from solving problems, from understanding people, from learning how to think, create, and adapt. You can learn that in school, sure, but you can also learn that online, on the job, through experience, failure, YouTube, mentors, and books that cost less than lunch. The truth is, we're living in a skill-based economy. So ask yourself, what problem can I solve for someone right now? What skill do I have, or can I build, that people will pay for? Because once you stop waiting to be qualified and start focusing on being useful, everything changes. 2. Your mindset is more valuable than any credential. Here's something they don't teach in school. The biggest barrier to wealth is usually mental, not educational. If you believe that you're not smart enough, if you think success is only for them, if you tell yourself you're always behind because you didn't go the traditional route, then no degree in the world will save you from that mindset. But here's the good news. You can rewire your thoughts. You can choose a new story. One that says, I can learn anything I need to. I create my own path. My background doesn't limit my future. Because millionaires, with or without degrees, have one thing in common. They took ownership of their direction. So maybe the next step isn't another course or certificate. Maybe it's shifting the way you see yourself. 3. Learn in public. Build as you grow. You don't need to be an expert to start. You just need to start. Whatever you want to do, start documenting the journey. Learn something useful. Share it. Make mistakes. Share those too. Build credibility by being real. In today's world, people don't care about perfect resumes. They care about proof that you're learning, growing, and creating results. So instead of waiting until you feel ready, ask yourself this. What if I let people watch me get good at something? That's how real influence and income begins today. Not by knowing everything, but by showing up with curiosity, consistency, and courage. 4. Find a circle that values growth, not titles. Let's be honest, it's hard to believe in yourself when you're surrounded by people who don't. If your current circle looks down on you for not having a degree, or if they think chasing wealth without a safe job is unrealistic, it's time to find a new circle. People who care more about your mindset than your major. People who talk about ideas, strategies, opportunities, not just complaints and credentials. Because your environment shapes your expectations. And your expectations shape your future. So pause and ask yourself, who's around me right now and who's missing? That one shift alone can change your trajectory. 5. Build multiple streams of income, slowly but surely. No matter your background, one of the most powerful things you can do for your future is simple. Start building more than one stream of income. This doesn't mean quitting your job tomorrow. It means using your time to create options. Maybe it's freelancing. Maybe it's starting a small online business. Maybe it's investing slowly in things you understand. Maybe it's learning how to sell your knowledge, your service, or your creativity. The wealthy don't depend on one paycheck. They diversify. They build little machines that keep working even when they're asleep. You can start that today with what you know now, even if it's small. Let's pause here for a second. How much energy have you spent thinking you're behind just because you didn't follow the traditional path? What if I told you you're not behind? You're just playing a different game. A game that rewards those who learn fast, think independently, and aren't afraid to start from zero. A game that's wide open to anyone willing to do the work, degree or not. Some practical steps to begin with. Choose one skill that interests you and go deep. Obsess over improving it. Offer that skill to the world, even for free at first. Get experience. Document your progress. Build a small audience by sharing what you learn. Find mentors, not in titles, but in people who are living the life you want. Learn about money, how it moves, how to keep it, how to multiply it. Build self-trust by keeping small promises to yourself. That's where confidence comes from. And here's the part I don't want you to forget. You are allowed to succeed without permission. You are allowed to change direction. You are allowed to rewrite your story, starting today. You don't need a fancy title. You don't need a certificate on the wall. You just need clarity and the courage to keep going. Because wealth, it's not just about numbers. It's about knowing you can create something valuable with your mind, your hands, your voice, your heart. And if you stay focused, if you stay honest with yourself and keep learning, you might just realize you didn't miss out on anything. You were just building wealth on your own terms. Quietly, intentionally, one brave step at a time. If you don't subscribe to this channel, I'm Rich People, you might never hear from us again. But if you already did, congratulations, you're growing every single day.